Hello everybody and welcome to my first video for Revolt. Right now it's war season and I'm just checking in on my messages. I believe Sammy requested me to do Cave of Grave Good XIV or XVI, it's XVI actually. And yeah, we have boosted werewolves, boosted paladins, mummies, and I believe boosted Frenzy Frostblaster and a Doomgate, so yeah, this is gonna be pretty simple. We're just gonna walk in, we're gonna hit on a couple troops, we're gonna hit and heal, throw that Sonic Blast down, and yeah, we're gonna probably die instantly if that's how you walk in. This is not a dungeon you can just walk into and just Sonic Blast your way through, because in reality, on higher level bases, you can't just walk in with spells. I mean, some people have some pretty shitty bases, but the dungeons were made by the actual Flare team, and they made it so you cannot just walk in and walk out. Unless, of course, you're at high enough level, in which case you wouldn't need to be watching this video right now. The dungeon itself costs 523 bread. For this very reason, I took 2 days for me to make this video because my game kept lagging and I actually had to buy more food because I was tired of waiting another 3 hours to do another video attempt at this. I'm actually going in right now with 3 elite boosts, heal, Sonic Blast, and Blade Storm. And so what you're going to want to do is, instead of spawning actually troops or Frostblasters, in my opinion, I send out a mummy, only because if he ends up sending a stun, that's a big help, but at the same time, the mummy is basically a bodyguard. He acts like a sponge and everything shoots or attacks him instead of you, so the high DPS doesn't end up killing you. And then you have the mortars as well, so he has resistance to the mortar damage, he has resistance to the arrows, and in general the mummy is actually a very great unit to have, I feel like, when you're attacking a base. What you're going to want to do is, anytime you have a base in general where you're attacking it and there are barricades on the opposite end, which I think is a very, very horrible idea, because if you walk past with a Blade Storm you can destroy all of it, you just hit a Blade Storm and keep walking by. Make sure you don't take off all towers, because your cannons and your Frost Blasters will end up destroying them. I weaken the towers just a little bit and I keep walking by, hit the next barricade with the Blade Storm. And mind you, I haven't played on computer a lot actually, I just moved my profile over, so I'm still getting used to it. So if the morale gets a little high up, I apologize for that. Mummy was approaching and I only had half health, so you really want to back off with these mummies, because the poison damage will destroy you, because you have Pyromancer, you have, yeah, see, I almost die right here as well. You have Pyromancer for fire, the Firebolt for fire, the mummies for poison, and the mortars for poison. So aside having the high DPS areas such as the spikes or the spikes and probably the ogres or the werewolves, because they dish out a lot of damage as well. If you get hit by an ogre, you can pretty much say game over. But anytime you have those ranged units, you probably want to have out your mummies. And I'm using boosted mummies, but even though you don't have them boosted, they still act like sponges, because in reality these knights don't do that much. If you have blazing knights, actually it might make a big enough difference. But yeah, anytime you have triple towers, take that as a good opportunity to go ahead and use that Sonic Blast. If it's just a tower or two, you probably just want to keep walking by and let your other troops take care of it, because by the end, 3 out of 4 times when I'm attacking the base, I'll end up having like 7-8 mummies on the gate, and the mummies themselves have a bunch of damage to dish out as well. So even if you don't have cannons at the base, you can insta-spawn those mummies and basically wrap that up. So me being at the level that I am, this wasn't too difficult for me, but at the same time, I actually had to retry this 4 or 5 times, because I kept rushing in right at the beginning, and as I showed you guys, you do not want to do that. As long as you don't rush this and you just take it slow, you'll be fine. I suggest mummies, cannons, and frost blasters, all of which right now are boosted, and I'm just letting my my alliance, which is USA, and I have an amazing leader and amazing team members who just do an awesome job. We keep each other motivated, help each other out with tips, and we kick ass at war season. So I believe this video was for Sammy, but I could be wrong. I'll need to make another video shortly for HK, and yeah, I hope that explains everything. If anything, I guess this is my first video. After this, I'll be making these more detailed as they go along. But yeah, peace out, you guys.